Pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right,
listen, when you've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a fight.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Good job defending the jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They blocked the jab. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They block that jab. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Johnson in that last round. Well, we know they've got three. On to the second round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
We have got great ring IQ. Counterpunches are the best.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
Oh, man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Johnson in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's stay focused. On to the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
You have got long arms and you're the bigger fighter. You've got to keep them out there because you're not good at fighting up close and personal. Very, very good fighters can do that. Very, very good big fighters can do that. Use the chest, use the reach, and use that endless shot power.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Do you believe this? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. The straight right just misses. They exchange punches. Nice. What a stunner. Jack Johnson goes to the canvas. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four.
Talk about Johnson. And there's the bell to start round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to do it.
Good counter punch. Left hook is blocked. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Marciano fighting to survive. He's never been knocked out. And right back into the... Hold it right there. Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. Despite what the judge... Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four. And we continue.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
They've been put...
Back into the fray here in round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. The courage on display here is incredible. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How about Johnson in that last round? What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think.
Tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
On to the 6th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Jab does not score. Is he going to punch himself out, though? As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be.
You feel good?
And there's the bell for round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Nice defense on that jab. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The straight right just misses. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Punch, counter punch. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Johnson in that last round. That was almost.
Just get your breath.
And there's the bell for round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? He blocks that jab. Good job stopping that uppercut. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Does well to block that left jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Johnson in that last round. Well, there was no... Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Swing and a miss with that hook. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that not...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Did you see that? Show us something, Rocky. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Rocky Marciano covering up, trying to buy some time to get out of trouble. Talk about Johnson in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. There's the bell to start round 10. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.